Chéile rábáta hana sa raibh chomórtas na dahadaí agus na seachtaidí sé an chiaadúide acu sa bhílí snó agus David Clark an báideoid siúd é an tinadaí síintir chomá mar sin tá bán aige na srát náisiúnta agus stig sa chúine Dermot Geraghty an son don tarna blian Stephen Drake i miróid anna Kevin Welsh púncána siúd a Medica Selícha a sé gimmert bhí sé a banéal an go lápáirce Ronan McNamara agus Owen Hughes agus sna tusathe Jonathan Martin bhí sé siúd a banéal an John Prenti an sa mac leis an rúnaí dar nó Brian Linsky an tarna blian ige siúd agus Cahal Carty fearna catúig stig sa chúine agus clé Andy Morden. Sinead an saniad agus iad Clanáil stocha réomh Clanáil agus iad láhheile an sa Tyrone dar nó Tyrone a bhuaig craobh ola an aig ardhacha agus sinead an idan John Devine sa chúl agus Ryan O'Neill bhí a banéal an idig Dermot Carlin me histeach láslí fearnóine bhacu Martin McStravach is stig sa chúine áid cailtig a Conor Mullen na lechúlathe Anna Réan, Kieran McRory, Joe McMahon agus Paul Quinn Lápáidce Peter Donnelly den dríú blian ag immert le Tyrone agus Barry Mulligan, Sean Kavanagh ar an hat slat an tarna blian mar há Leo Meenan mar a chéile, Martin Penrose an lántasach sé seo an tríú blian ag immert ag siúd chomá agus dar nó seohéad rána cotíantachta ag na lábhí clé cúl na seanna chanálach a chosanta agus seohé an maltóid Michael Ryan ó leminech an het Catanard agus tús cura leis gluhiile cheannis agus Mayo ar an ónsaí Owen Hughes a bóla na caiide isteach sa chúine an son gudí Andy Morden Wilta trasna ag siúd agus Deisigan Bharlápáirce Ronan McNamara ach an fellbuinte godásan son ag Peter Donnelly ach fachta harnáisian so ag Jonathan Martin agus Wilta agus an chiad Colleen anna yes ag Jonathan Martin.
This is a young footballer that came in last year's All-Ireland final as a substitute, plays his club football with Mayo Gaels and did very well to score here after an interpassing movement between Ronan McNamara, John Prenti and Jonathan Moran.
Sa meán scoil i mála agus Patsy Sheridan an príomhide son bhí sé siúd a gimmert le síintir bhíos na seascadaí an chaidhfuilt amach an son ag John Devine bachta go glótas an air ag Owen Hughes agus dar nó nóil tíirnaí immar leis an gáileh agus Tom Long le céirí sníad únclaí Owen Hughes ag tá kicsair gnóthaithe ag Owen agus Andy Morden tí an countsa ach raig Andy isteach sa chúine iad a cintú go mbeidh Owen Hughes ceart go leor ó Bailan Roba é siúd agus é ceart go leor a dtíann cór leiseachar a gcóna iad anna bhíonach caide ar fad sa bhersa agus kicsair bheith ann do bhío agus neidir a bhí altatha gorstathe i gheall roch agus sé ceart go leor ná an leanúnta raig agus Stephen Drake mar sin a thócaigh an countsa. Countsan builte i dro na carnóige agus fachta go dása stigad san ag Kieran McRory ach builte trasna na páirce agus amach haris a déobh líne agus kickslasa i bheith ann do bhío.
Certainly in the early stages, Mayo's dominance at midfield, Ronan McNamara, Owen Hughes doing very well, and Tyrone very concerned about that midfield combination that Mayo have produced this season.
Bhfuilte Cahal Carty fearna catúige bhfuilte trasna ach fachta go deasa stig agus pasáilta go dtí Joe McMahon trasna teachtamach leis a gaid Peter Donnelly ag immert le cuidan fé blian agus fithe híróin chomá bhfuilte go deas go dtí Martin Penrose a tríú blian agus siúd chomá agus seothe meachta rúthar immert na hatslát a gheall roch as gin sé sin leis a gréibhóla Barry Mulligan seansa go Barry ach níl Countsan Trapasí Goige báideoidí David Clark an tinadí síintir pas well tá cosantóid cur a febhrúige agus deiste go hiige de Tommy McWigan, Mac le Frank bhfuilte isteach a láslí agus seohé Sean Kavanagh an tarna bliana go siúd ach chalísteantar Sean Kavanagh kicksair the heroine.
Well, it was a rather poor pass from goalkeeper David Clark. This is the Mayo senior substitute goalkeeper as well as the minor keeper, and as a result of that poor pass, well, possibly he's going to concede a point here.
Paul Rafferty, Anna Yeshigan hit scored on the hero in agus Hassan Diantige, pointige Paul Rafferty. Paul ó Nev Kearns, Bella Valley, agus Pascal Canavan, agus Mickey Hart de Renalan, an Ietsúd, an Gaidamscoil, Waig Cunta an Chaváin Hírón sa Chluhile Chanis. Bhfuilteach ag David Clark an Tennessee Sheenshire, agus Shahe, Stephen Drake. Raibh ile éireann le sé nétí sa gisiúd an Nidig Choma, ach anna chosint diantason na get Tyrone. Agus the teachtamach, with Shane Desha Guidanson, Dermot Carlin, ach Ichar Shevarasi, agus Shahe Martin Mulvaney, amach gudi Andy Moran, Stach Idro an Chwine, agus Pahal Carty, a bhóla Stach Goglote an son, gudi Alan Durkin, Snega will every hit see the round. Deshinishige Andy Moran, a Yarach Zara Higadas, and a Skillish, a Shahid Mayo Gafol, a Dollar in Unsi, good train dove, Martin Mulvaney, agus Lacholi at Hem the live edition. Wilt is tax gewoon het Jessica Mulvaney en Willis in de goede council on wilt te gedas Simpson ag Alan Durkin agus printe over the door
A lot of hard work by Mayo here, and particularly by right half back Martin Mulvaney. Good defending, great skill in terms of the block down, but you can see here he loses possession as a result of a challenge. It was more of a lost ball rather than a pass, but Alan Durkin did well to score.
Marcin Kikimach of Egound, John Devine, Farrelle, Hodol, Skull, Nev Kieran, Wilte Igashin, Agus, Dollar Joe Nakaida, Paul Quinn, all the Passal Nakaida, Gedi, Tammy McGuigan, Mark the Frank McGuigan, the Yeneach, the Glen Ocean, they did Porto Kahada, Hayat Zara Higadas, a couch Fachtige, John Cabinet, Jaheshawn, Anna Yara Savarsa, Kalistian, Pitkaon, Agus Kicksail.
It's noticeable that there's quite an amount of running off the ball, particularly by Martin Penrose, the Tyrone full forward. He's creating a lot of space, and Tyrone, I'm sure, will be trying to adopt a long ball strategy to feed it into the corner forwards.
Martin, Jerry Toner, Wiltige Jerry Roada at Hemna Lava Clay, Agus Dish Scorala Kuramuge. Martin, David Clark, Agus. Connacht Feblian agus Fihe, Choma, Lesh na Sheenshire, Agus and the Minowid, and Farsa. Lemuyo, Darno, Crave Minour, Agus Crave Feblian agus Fihe, Agus Srachamortus Nashunta, Ach Shahe, Paul Quinn, Boston Goma, Machlesh, Kupla Kushkim Vlesh Bedel, Labana Kaide. A ball and son, Gadi Farahuna, Ryan O'Neill, while we shoots up to Sahanadic, Shahe, Martin Penrose, a Machanish, Gadi, Tammy McGuigan, and Nash Gadi Martin Penrose, and pass Midlish.
Tommy McGuigan there being accused of throwing the ball rather than passing it accurately to Martin Penrose.
Jahard of Ryan McGuigan, that no, if you're in a game at Lesh na Sheenshire, Agus the dish Wahan so Hinishiga, Kahal Carty, Shahe Kahal, Hosko, Pafashiniga, Washa Machtastach, Homongiri, Anna Hoplokor, Shahegas Tsiukor, Lena Yasoig, Bautasa, Wagirach, Sarah Gadasiga, John Devine, Machgadi, Ryan O'Neill, if he Gimmerton Lidik, Snutasahe, Leo Meenan, Dola Jonah Kaidigas, Arnash, Gadi Ryan, Mayo, Edirik Dollar in on sea. Well, little Dalov, Machte Gadasige, John Prenty, Skipper here on Dalovige, Agus Kikemach, Evegown, Serkik, Evegown, Dot Hero, Sean Kavanagh, and we ahead in the hot spot. Here a mass in the Gosson Toady, Count more father. Agus Anna Waltz and Iron Son again, Patrick Nevin. Patrick Atachtamach, Agus, well, Korkoshi Korefe. Patrick Nevin, Anna Janssen and Baltason, they have Colomoine, Lachlan of Idish. Sneeze Goil. Wilte Gadasige, Agus Fachtigan, Barlard Park, Ronan McNamara, Macha Joan Huine, Agus Ruhemach, Brian Linsky, Heid Schlauna Hevwig, Fachtiga Ryan O'Neill, Ryan the Direct Tachtamach, Agus Kalish Dinter Ryan. Marcin, Puinte Voin, Paris Boyd, Ige Mayo Gadisa, Agus Kalish Dintenson, Ige Ronan McNamara. Ena Owen Valla and so Barker Croke, Hen Kaide, and Riana Tine, Sa régan hayan Leonie Guihan. Agus Peter Donnelly, captain the fórne, Aranas Bragaúil, I gemar leis bhuiin fé bliana agus fihan, vai sé pointe, Cal Moore, David Ard builteach, Eddie the free, and have no live edition.
Well, having watched Tyrone and Ulster, they play a very short interpassing game, and Mayo are adopting a plan that's working very well. They need to feed the ball into Martin Penrose, not a long, high dropping ball, but a quick, smart ball in front of him.
Well, ní bhuair sé an Bautasson, agus Machtarai, Kevin Walsh, an Punkán, America sa leicha seo, a scripúthe an Dalavige, it is Michael Ryan an Leminich, mar sin kick sair the heroine. Joe McMahon, agus gimir a siúd Patsy, leis na sínsir, leis a bhuiin fé bliana agus fiche, na idíag den lád na seachtáidí, seachtáid sí, bhíoh sé gimir clocha, ach Haidir a bhfuil an báid gynis, agus teachtamach, an fearach nóigh áit, Martin McStravach, Wiltige drochaun, Sarahige Dasige, Paul Leiden, Glantamachige, Gadi Cahal Carty, agus Ronan McNamara, agus a Rillish, Peter Donnelly, Yogi Counsa, Wiltige Dian, my doidige, John Devine, Lecho, agus Griffith Ruge, agus Goshi Hain Hanashi, Peter Donnelly, Gadasa Baltasa, Gadi Martin McStravach, Lena Horan, Dachal Ashley, agus, well, Anna Ruhar a Janavik and Long Holy, Dermot Carlin Gafol, Anna Ruhar, Anna Luasan, Vidaskadi, Jerry Toner, Kalish Denter Jerry, again Dermot Gerrity, Marshin, Dish, Egetiro and score a Horamu.
A wonderful run by Dermot Carlin certainly seemed to cause problems for there, but again, the release of the ball seemed to be delayed, and that's a problem for Tyrone.
Marshin, Leo Meehan, Lena Kitoig, Diana Shayerach, and score a Horamu, agus Harsayer, Paul Rafferty, Nakashay, Buelte Lena Kitoig, Gagas, Buelte, Anna Yasafadige, agus Anna Feinte, Tasha, that coast goal. On Oma, Manskull Namraha, agus Corin Vicrory, Buetige and Tarna Blienige, and a Vinur, Marshin, David Clark. Wiltige Dassiga David, agus Wilte Machiga, Peter Donnelly reached the ball in the Kaita Trasna, agus Shahem Loftusach, Martin Penrose, Wilte Harnashiga, Gadi Donnelly, agus a Waisha Cole and White Barry Mulligan, goalie wide, well, Mialish kick Kugredra agus Dahad, on Tall and Mayo.
Well done.
Well, it's a very interesting move by Tyrone in terms of the plan finally has worked in terms of setting up Martin Penrose. Good goalkeeping here by David Clark. And remember, Mayo have yet to concede a goal in this championship, having played 3 matches. No goals whatsoever scored against Mayo.
Marshin, Buetico Erlegach, agus Buete Ringaileviko, and Ahemert, Vian, Hietlohed Auser, Father de Daiden, agus Dish Inish, Ege Tiro in. Dolphin Keane, Peter Donnelly, Lana Ruel, captain the fórne. Shahe. Well, to Anna Yassig agus Anna Fuintiga, Peter Donnelly, to the session, Inspiroid, the Wachali and Twisted.
Captain of Tyrone is an inspirational player when on form. And his maturity and presence is so vital for this Tyrone side, particularly at midfield.
On Hiaduid Marshin, Gavin Tiroin, Emehecon to 6 of Lohe, Agus a cousin Gamarov, Kieran McRory. After Sarah Ronan McNamara, on White, Brian Linsky on Council, Brian Linsky goes Dermot Carlin, on Yahan Lake, Brian Rimishamach, Bachtiga Brian, Fish, Dermot Carlin, a hot Wilte Stachel Ashley, agus Welby Bersto hero now, nach Bachton son, again Alan Durkin, agus Kicksayer Gnohe, Dish Shanna Happig again Mayo and scored a Horamu.
You could see a little bit of JP Kane's influence there in terms of a diagonal ball coming across from the wing.
Wilte again John Prenti agus tá sé the coast goal dar nó the Rumi a chonoch agus Seekeen tá sé the the fórne cóscóir den tríú báta, trí faointe an daobh. Paul Raftery agus Paul Leiden an dá fól an son agus nadar catá siad a ráile chéile. John Devine, hócaige counter. Agus Shahé Sean Kavanagh, Anna Roharitsa, Anna Yarrow, Mwyd Lloyd, Nachterstach, John agus Hecha Shindanach, Gwyntig agus Anna Ross, Dira Horse Kilda Tras 9, Anna Fainta.
This is a brilliant run by Sean Kavanagh, and that transfer to midfield is giving him a lot of scope. But this was a powerful run right through the heart of the Mayo defence. One of the top scorers with a goal and 5 points in the championship, and you can see why. Putting skill and power together.
On Caharú Pointige Tyrone ach an chiad cheann on immert agus Kicsair gnóthaithe agus na Mayoig. Bhfuilteach an Mike Brian Linsky isio nó Carlin amach go dtí Peter Donnelly. Stephen Drake I gairí a buitir ag an Northern agus fachta go dásaige Dermot Geraghty. Amach go dtí Ronan McNamara, Trasnansa go dtí Alan Durkin. Jonathan Moran har naistig Andy Moran agus bhfuilteir éimna lábhigh clé ag Andy Moran.
Nice interpassing movement by Mayo, but they're inclined to just rush their efforts. They possibly could take it a little bit further. But very good defensive play by Paul Leiden and Dermot Geraghty, the two Mayo cornerbacks.
Cawn y faint, neu chiad cawn, ha cwrdd boli agor ag Mayo, ha cawn ag Tyrone Gudisa. Agus Shahén Farrer in the hot slot, Jonathan Martin, a Bulgadas. Agus Fachtenson ag John Prenty. Shahé Prenty agus Nachterstach, a bhfuil college denter tá cinnte ag Joe McMahon. Marsin, Deis ríist ag Mayo on scóra chothar mód an Gaharú balta.
Tyrone are well aware of John Prenty's danger. He is the top scorer from Mayo with 14 points, and that included 4 points against Galway in the draw on the replay.
Agus an chiad chorta bui Eshihan son Joe McMahon a laur an Voltóra. Mar go bhfuil Coran Vicrory buitige huig Gugiola, Magda Faddy. Bhfuilte ag Prenty a éití builte fada dóhin, fada óhin John Devine in a dalam agus baint an á an san leis. Agus an adóg séitig an Moltóid, kick cúig vedar agus dahad a bheith.
The pitch at the canal end is quite wet. That's primarily due to the shade of the new stand at the canal end. But let's just watch this again. This ball coming into John Devine, and as he stepped out, he seemed to be confronted, but also seemed to lose his footing, which happened earlier in the game, and under severe pressure managed to get it out to a colleague.
Marsin Deis ige Mayo an scóra chothar mú, an aidóg leis lo he mar gaidig le Tyrone ó Chéanahín, Peter Donnelly ó Chéanahíne, agus builtinis an son agus Stephen Drake, agus an rudcéanna dianta agus Stephen Drake. Raibh bí na héireann buitige le naibh néitís, rábhlíon ó hinnas dom gur pobl scoilin isí, agus gan má gáine idir na fór na marsin, a láthar na huide. An the Lord of Chadar, Danach Wallige Andy Moran about us and Butterige Gadi Ronan McNamara, Nachterstach, Erigenish, Gadi Alan Durkin, Alan Currifevrugus and Heilhige, Winterot, Ryan O'Neill, Abwolamach, Agus Kalistianta at Peter Donnelly, Trishta on Heideve, Wiltige, Marsin, Serkik on Unid and the Hurling She, Agus Dawid Hero, Nishin Dienta Hall in the Fadaka. Bachta Gadas, Sticks a Hoone, Amach Gadi, Tommy McGuigan, ach well níor bhfuil sé Counson Roma deis churmú I get Tyrone.
As we discovered, Michal, last Sunday, it's a lot easier to play into the Hill 16 end because it's quite wet down at the canal, and if you're playing in a low ball to the full forward, he's slipping and sliding, and it's easier to play into Hill 16.
Taiste bhain him na lábhi clé a bhfuil an báid ná fuil fónamh agus séirchic nóthaithe an son ag Owen Hughes an Hadlá táidce do Mayo ar bhailin róba an mór fadach sárathe go deas ag Kieran McCrory anna felladóid é seo bhfuiltige a chadroch ann agus sethe Andy Morden bhfuil challaísteamta níor thóg sé an áid ceachta is cosúil agus well más é ní raibh seach slat an áid ba chearta I bhegus caithe moltóid an ádaí. Jonathan Martin a bólisteach go dtí John Prenti agus Sergei Kelly dos na Mayoig. Jonathan Martin chuna count sa bóla I ruda tá Alan Durkin bhaid sé pleaban áir bhfuilte le áran ag Paul Quinn agus kickslesa do Mayo. Alan Durkin bhfuilte tras an chúige ach Ryan O'Neill na bheith ag stig sa chúine agus Serkic the heroine. No Lord Holy, Dermot Carlin if you Paraha, they won shack me on the diag the ish, Paragin Anna Roharo Hienivin, Agus Darno, Beshiogo Hohin, Hanimera, Rish, to Lienchahuin, Temareveg Ryan O'Neill, a gosh to him.
While Mayo may be winning the midfield battle through Ronan McNamara and Owen Hughes, their shape up front seems to be lacking at the moment. Tyrone doing very well defensively, particularly Ryan O'Neill, who you saw just a moment ago down injured, with Dermot Carlin and Martin McStravac. But Dermot Carlin doing very well on Brian Linsky. This is the fullback coming out with the ball, and obviously Dermot Carlin picking up an injury in the process.
Tá sé ceart go leor agus John Devine a hócaig an Serkic. An a lád a chaideáir de donna lethe chúil Kevin Welsh dar a Saolaíoch America agus a cha right blianta da óigeann Búlteisteach go deasa agan right Mayo scór abáutasa bhfuilte an lántasach Brian Linsky ach bhfuilte go holca ag Brian Linsky an tarna count chur mú ag Mayo.
For some reason, the Mayo forwards are rushing their efforts, and you could see there Jonathan Moran saying to Brian Linsky, why didn't you pass it? Linsky saying quite clearly there that he just didn't see him. But they need to be a little bit more controlled when in possession.
Brian Darno a gimmer leis na minúid an irig scoil láiste cholamáin bhfuilte Joe Lord-Páirce a ríist agus Chaléis anna rám beidir go meach cárta buí eile an sa a cheapin gus a chur ag an moltóid an son Andy Morden mar gheall a galéisin agus stólim go méid cárta buí an.
Referees have to be very strict, obviously, with sliding tackles, and rightly, Andy Moran gets a yellow card.
Snéan tard na ceann go dtí sa marsin. Gan feicin éachar idir na fór na láthar na huide, ceann mór fada ár dó Peter Donnelly a cha ríiste stigad son Ronan McNamara léamh maid enta ag ann son agus ceann mór fada ach sné Kieran McCrory agus anna háláimhir Kieran. Bhí sé chaní fasáil fé hó aginine athraithe agus seohénis Dermot Carlin. I goiste ho chéanamh bachta go deas ag Martin Penrose. Martin anna chumasach at fad agus anna chopla cór glúte lenacha tóig a chaid heb na lábh clé. Rud simúlas tócha mar geall ar bhartain go bhfuil sé héin agus ahid go bhfuil sé a gimmert leis a glob céanna bíon Martin istig sa chúine agus bíon ahar John a gimmert sna letasathe at son leis a glob. Shanson so ag Tommy McGuigan. Gola had the bag of match. Dakari Martin Penrose. Martin Lennox-Toig agus Welshani's Crinne on Bautas at Tagadain. Tyrone and Mayo.
He's not just a creator, he's a finisher as well. Scorer of a goal and 3 points against Monaghan in the Ulster final. He really is quite an impressive target man.
On club Kierna le, Stocha le, Ryan le, Kieran McGarvey, Choma. Tachta Machatson, Dermot Gerrity, Anoon, Gedi Stephen Drake. Agus Shahed Dermot Harnash, Machatsonish, Gedi Mulvaney, Martin again Ruharo Hienev, Chancel again Ruharo Yenov. Ne Martin a Machtastacha, Misha Roa, the Lehe, Agus Skipper on Ballon, again Martin McStravert, Gedermonto, Vader Aubrey in Diana, Martin.
Well, I don't really think that Martin McStravert picked the ball off the ground here, but the referee, Michael Ryan from Limerick, immediately blew the whistle, which means he obviously felt that McStravert had picked the ball.
Cahal Carty, Agus, Aramain Darrow, Diantiga Cahal, Pashed at Postcode and Gugu Bauta. Agus Tyrone in a Queen of Vader, Eraharu Yanov Ta, Niall Gormley, Eradavale, on Barkitsa, Rohan Shisagasuas, Vader, Lodach.
I think the replay proved that Martin McStravert was correct and the referee was wrong.
Well, Anna Hossenta Yanavaga Kieran McCrory, so now it carts and arm cart. Sean Cavanagh in the Goran, Agus Berta Plieskanaiga Halenson, Agus Deshiga Tyrone. Anna Lea with a Ganson against Paul Aiden, a Gimmert Gamahishtik Sahuine. Barry Mulligan, Edirn, Shinte, Eredalavatsa, I got to her, and the Flieskshe and I Kevin Welsh stolem O'Hienevin. And Vertica, a macht the Joe Nakaide, Derek Shell of Nakaide of Wachton, Agus well of the Bert Plieskele, Agus Barry, Agus got to her, Allah Nahuede, Colcahar the own Mulligan, Agus Royal Tog Naglashti, Buetim Leonage, the Fodrick, Don Gannon, Gimirinche, Agus, well, Dahana, Glote. Paisach so a Barca Croke, Agus Barry Mulligan, a Titacha Gehen, Schneensone, Agus Kevin Welsh, Plies Bulte, and I get Helig a Lana Bertico. Martian Gudisa, Cook Feinte Ondaev, Agus Cougar Exul, Trish Ondahev, Trish na score in the hall, and the Renica Feinte Dinnet, Ni Offeinte Fachta Gehen Fos of Leisha. David Clark, Glenna Chapin Darragh. Wiltemacha agus Fachta again. Ronan McNamara. Reached Paul Quinn. Wolna Kaida Gadas Raigansa. Edirik Paul Rafferty Raimshu. Agus Wilte Amacha Paul Leiden Martin. Hickstasse the Wio. Adam the heroine. Paul Rafferty. Wilte Gadidige. Ishtachgadi Tommy McGuigan. Harash Irash Higahin. After Stacharohar, Pascadim Moltoid Gaulish, Tommy McGuigan, Mark the Frank, Wiltiga Mahaga, Ichi Father Dohin, David Clark, Mahatson, Giddy, Kevin Walsh, Giddy, Dermot Gerritinish, Kevin Cleehana Flesh, Sugas, Council Kuramogas and White Tyrone Cole, and the Yeshagana, David Clark and son, the Deshiga Jerry Tomer, Anna Hossan Dentiga David Clark, Agus Shahe Dermot Gerrity, Amach Giddy, Kevin Welsh. Anna Vies Bulte the guy to get Kevin Welsh, Agus Dackard, Dermot Carlin, a Hurdit, Agus Serkick, no Hige, Anna Hossan Diantigam or be Berto Owen, Bulte Goody, Barry Mulligan. Barry, Agus Derek Stephen Drake, Hurda, Elmore Ord, Jerry Toner, Fachta Gadasiga, Butiger Dermot Gerrity, Lennox-Toig, Harish Nichi Fada Dohin, David Clark, Lena Horan. Amachat Sugary, Paul Aiden, Agus a pass, Sarah hit Paul Aiden, Agus Shahe, Tommy McGuigan, Wiltiga Tommy, Ishtachanson, Gadi Paul Rafferty, Chansiga Rafferty, Agus a reached, David Clark, Oicha Yanavaka, the David Clark Gadisa, All-Ireland amachad go dí Alan Durcan Anna Tevline agus Anna Yeshinisha Cahal Carty Cahal agus Martin McStravitt Clí Hánachlis Drua Chorigel Achta Gadasiga Cahal Nachlis Istach Ach Cégo Fasála sé go dí Jonathan Martin Bader Jonathan Bwilte ige Jonathan ach Bwilte in Hirna Live Edition.
Well, many years ago, a young chap called Charlie Nelligan was sub-goalkeeper to Paddy O'Mahony while he was still a minor. You're seeing something like that here today in Croke Park. David Clark sub to Peter Burke. Look at that for a great save. And he certainly is given confidence and indeed given Mayo a chance to win this All-Ireland semi-final.
Agus Niall Gormley tí dírin teachtaisteach the heroine, the Jerry Toner. I said the Tyrige Taharús and the Yenov, Niall Edadevline, agus tá Jerry Toner imihead an baich, agus Niall Gormley a teachtaisteach in áit. Sinéansa Niall Gormley ifiri fiche dó, agus Jerry Toner imihead. Reached Kieran McCrory, Napolana Husson Dinta Gadisage. Fast in the point, Kegas, Viecha Ryan O'Neill, Paravis the Tussa Henry. I said that Ruhar about the side, the Honaclist, on Padlock Portke, Peter Donnelly, Jahek Peter, Anaheim Shera, Master Step, Amos get down the Peter, Colm Wood, David, Drahirach, the Dede, or Peter Donnelly.
Well, really, here Peter Donnelly should have done a lot better because Patrick Navin, the Mayo and Clare Morris full back, was sucked out of position and he had a clear run at goal. Should have done better.
Marshin Cookin Kuramu, again Mayo Gadisa. Wilte, Trasnatsaga session, Dienta Gadas, and I get it, Tommy McGuigan. Tachtamach, Patrick Nevin. Joe. John 20, Kalish Dienta, 20, again, Joe McMahon, Marshin, Serkick, the heroine. Evan Walsh, Gazana Kjaunig, Hudson, Dermot Carlin, Amy Hawig, Winterho, again, Jonathan Martin. Hey, Jonathan fan of Roo, Gassi Kennehe, Adagamahiga, and he forced again. Well, go get party with these shot. Back to get John Devine, Ganem Ruid, get Martin McStravitt. Agus a Ruhmachanish, top Paul Rafferty, Niveshe, Tapig Rohin. Stephen Drake, drop pass, Agus chance in Ishige, Paul Rafferty, Peter Donnelly. Well, Bweltigadin in the Niall Gormley, Shahan Niall and Farno. Niall the Machtestach, Agus Serkick, no, again Niall, Count Bogadin.
Standard of passing from the Mayo defence is lacking, to say the least, in terms of accuracy. And as a result of the inaccurate passing, Tyrone are winning easy possession.
Agus an Moltoid allow, Dermot Gerrity, Agus an Wilshechen, Nota a yen of the anim, no Kada Yanashe, Marjal with the Galatian Chata, Horst the Boy, Fachtige, Dermot Gerrity, Begoni Indiana, the dear. Marshin, Dish again, Tyrone and Holkenkeen, done Sheu Bauta. Wilt Agus chat, Tyrone, Emihet, Quinte of Oin Fantastic. Agus Counson, Wilte, Gunafishach, Harish and Rasnan. Again, Leo Meenan, Marshin. On Adog Shete, Agus Shane, on Higdernach and Sundan Giedla Marty.
Well, that point by Leo Meenan gives Tyrone the slimmest advantage at half-time. A game dominated by both defences. We're looking forward to a second half where one piece of magic may be the difference. Certainly David Clark from the Mayo side has kept his team very much in contention. And here at half-time...
Faras Boyd, Ege Tyrone, Agus Aiga Hurtico, Edith Tarnala, Mayo, Marshin, Pointavoin Chanderic, Michael Ryan, RT. An chaidech have an ordigus, tús a chor leis a tarna le, ifir fi 3 on da hef a gimmert. Niall Gormley hánig isteach sa chéadle agus dar nó Alan Durcan ag immert ón dús do bhío. Mar sin Cait an áirde agus tús cur leis a tarna le agus seo Peter Donnelly. Cait sin buirte isteach go dtí Martin Penrose aige. Bhfuilte ar nas go as go dtí Sean Kavanagh agus cur a dámhaile. Deisinis aige Owen Hughes. Bhfuilte go dtí John Trenty. Ach skipathe an dalamh aige John Trenty. Os cóid ráthúil a bhiltóir amach Joe McMahon builte go tappaige agus builte go maithaige agus meachtasteach Sean Kavanagh. Deise go Sean meachtasteach anna haidséireach agus an bhaid sé cúm. Well, Parwio, David Clark, get out of fad, Anna Hossentí dianta sa chéad le chum a heige Owen Hughes agus well, Anna Yeshige Mayo nish duca siad I did Erinishin. Dul a Ruhardov, Martin Mulvaney. Ach Kalish dianta istige ge farhiro in is dolum. Marsin dish ige Mayo on score a chohramu.
You can certainly see why Mayo haven't conceded a goal in the championship so far. Great run by Kavanagh, but what a wonderful save here by Clark, bravely going down on the corner forward's boot.
Agus an Counson bhfuilte go holt ige Mayo. Marsin an score mar a chéile a gcónaí. Doch takeíochta in Hirsritson agus iadsan a súil is dócha go mthach Mayo an Counsa agus go mthidí séna iad ceannaile. Go heasagin aimsir in isig heamhuaigh. Sean Smart atá ige Jonathan Martin ach Kalish diantad. Marsin roinnt an ás dócha le Mayo bhíor na sacha tarna le agus an Mayo le Niall Gormley stócha ach seo Stephen Drake bhfuilte go deasaige go dtí John Trenty raig go dtí Jonathan Martin Leanna Citóig ach róada ergis.
Creativity is lacking in the Mayo forward line, and it's interesting to see that Brian Linsky has gone to left half forward and Cathal Carty has gone in full forward, but there's no penetration and they're going to have to open up that space in front of John Devine's goal if Mayo are going to win the semi-final.
Agus dar nó gan an chúl aimsithe fós agus well a bhaith an taobh go cúl díarn go dúrach sé anna spreaga anna inspiráide. Hé Tyrone, Barry Mulligan a bhla aige Sean Kavanagh agus anna oscailte go Sean. Bhfuilte trasna go glóte an sothige go dtí Tommy McGuigan ach dro iarach dó Tommy McGuigan well ní sé chócrín is dócha agus a bhí Frank an ochtó ceithre ghuineois.
This was a bad miss really by Tommy McGuigan, who has been performing very well, particularly in the Ulster Championship, but again a wonderful run by Sean Kavanagh.
Ach deisiile an bátas aige Peter Donnelly bhfuilte stacha Joan Chuoine agus fachta go deas go dtí Leo Meenan ach ní tí fada dóthain David Clark céimiad ceannacha stoppa hinúige ba dheiceadí a chóirim. Ceappa sí seo dá híróin Barry Mulligan agus déadach slí dhéanamh do héin. Decha lá slí go dtí Paul Quinn agus seo Peter Donnelly Kalish diantar Peter agus deise go Tyrone beidir dul ráfainte chuntasig don giadúir sa chluthe dádar lóch sé. Leo Meenan a thóca go ceansa an tréanáir de báid go dísa go bhfuil rá scór fachtaige. Ach catán moltóide déanamh tá sé meach tír chuin láut le den éigean I cheapan. Bhfuil sé chun láut an son le den éigean well tá sé cat go leor. Leo Meenan ar tíon ceansa thógan má dhearín le Leo beag tí cín aimsithe. Bhfuilte go Leo ach níor bhfuil sé ceansa go maith.
A second bad miss for Tyrone in a matter of minutes, and certainly the powerhouse for Tyrone is Sean Kavanagh, making these great runs, making a lot of space for forwards, but so far not being availed of.
Agus le fíor na níl éontaobh agus á sochirta síos a gatchó. Anna bháilit san aige Kevin Welsh. Tún cáin agus seo achta ruthar. At Lauder Homa. Bert no Churo Hero in its and Denico Peter Donnelly. Shahe Peter, Diana Shehe and Ruher. Agus Dakidestop, Kalish Dianted. Agus Leo Meenan and Balderson. Well, Bishalov and Balulesh. Nota Ayanov again, Malto Idian than Galatian.
Front Paddy!
Agus Shanaha Corleish Achorid, Marshin Netherlands and Lauriga Malto Lish, no Vic Corleish Corid. Michael Ryan, how the gonna eat, I found Lou all over again. Aha, Bashe, Balu Leshidir, Agus Sir Hick, the hero. To get topic, and a fleas craft to get our hero in, Agus Shahe Kahal Karti, Kahal Anachreen, and the Katoi, and the Katoi, and light away. Had the chance against Shahe, Alan Durkin, Alan Machdastach, and Dura Gallant for Hulano, all for a little Jonathan Martin, and the Fontaine Town, Hashid at Kohara.
This was a great move by Mayo, and certainly Alan Durkin coming through here met a fair shoulder from Kieran McCrory, but a very good finish.
Machine at Koharak, agus an Parna Pointe, Fachtige, Jonathan Martin, Demerha get Leo Meenan, the heroine. Joey Maloney, Vader, attacking Plot Galoida. Shahe, Sean Kavanagh, Barra Henner, Roher, agus two team for the Nishid. Wait, Stachgadi, Barton Penrose, the Paul Rafferty, Homer Kiasan Ishiko, Nigadi Gatson, then I'll Gormley, Marshin, Kickschlasse, Evegaun, W. Agus sticks a Hoone, Dermot Gerrity. And a while reached to get Sean Kavanagh, Agus Kalish about this. Well, Neil, it on the phone, so I can't have the ping in it, Lorna with it. I should the Koharak, Agus Dish, I get Tiro in, Lashtig than Lena Cook, Vedragas, the Hadach Big and Lily, Gear Goma.
Mayo have obviously learned that Mayo have a big problem with Sean Kavanagh, as Owen Hughes got a yellow card there, but they're beginning to foul Kavanagh every time he gets the ball.
Machine, Seeking, the Horty Bui, Eshehe, again, Moltoid, Dust the Mayoic, Gudisa, Agus Counterboin, the heroine. Peter Donnelly, Agus and Deshin, Kura Amuiga, on Tochto Count, Kura Amu, Ega, Tiroin, Gudisa, Nochanishin, Cookin, Aha Kura Erboliager, against the Mayoig. Agus Joey Maloney, attacking Potke, Andy Moran, a fog in the Potke, the Wio. Andy Emehe, Agus Joey Maloney, Takahe Erebotke na out.
It's not really surprising that Mayo have changed their attack, because so far, as we mentioned earlier, no great penetration. They're using Cathal Carty now as the target man, and you can expect to see a lot of long ball going into him.
Anna Wall and Sonic, Ronan McNamara. Bachta Gadas, agus Lev Ma, Diamter the Council, Ryan O'Neill. Rai Gudi McGuigan, Drachown. Here the Mayoig, Anna Tevline, Agus Ruhar Oyenov again, Martin Mulvaney. Drofas, Bachta again, Barry Mulligan. Machta Lehachouil, Kevin Welsh. Kevin agus Anachit Shelleve, Buttinuviga, Droch Iracht, again, Maharisha Devline. Homagan, and Tanam Magason, Vrigason, Funny of Gorami the Soulish, well, Nietzsche's of Lohigadisa. Peter Donnelly agus seo Coimart Yas sa stachgurí Joe McMahon ach drocheann ar íist agus an ein stró na Mayoig an Counson Paul Aiden bhfuilteach agus fachta go dastan is go cahal cartaí cahal amachta ruachar ar íist bhfuilte go cahal ach an bhaig John Prenti sa régan é.
Good vision by Carty to see John Prenti making the run, but unfortunately he hit it too strong. A disappointing match, Micheál. It's a game that we were expecting a lot of, but so far very disappointing for the audience here in Croke Park.
Agus bris agus dénómat an tarna le imithe agus ní dóla mar choméigint go bhfuil écheantas na fórne socrta sí sa gceart. John Devine an aig na gréine agus fachta go dasanson ag Barry Mulligan an bhartaíocht dianta go Paul Rafferty Nancy go Paul an achtarsteach an a ruachar a dhéanamige ach a ríist dro aimsiú drochtaíoch nó.
After 41 minutes of action, to just have 6 points each is a reflection on the scoring prowess of both the Mayo forwards and the Tyrone forwards. Defensively, both teams playing well, but in terms of creativity up front, very disappointing.
Agus seo héir Tyrone ar ríis Martin Penrose a bula ar Ashenson go dtí Tammy McGuigan nach well ní leon scór fachtaige Tammy pan na deisina fachtaige Degín Curamú ag Tyrone go dtí agus Sécín ag Mayo. Agus Sinead anson Liam Donnelly baine stúir Híróin agus is dólam go bhfuil sé cuoine bheith Colm Donnelly beidir a thuirchan páidce láideach. Ach seo Leo Meenan stachal áslínis go dtí Peter Donnelly deisige má Aint sé an chaid, a sí fachtaige, a sé láidir nachtarsteach agus chalís diantar séiste an pas a bheith go thuhuiige mar sin deis anna ráideach do Híróin. Stephen Drake is cosúla dhéine chalís Leo Meenan áfainte go dtí agus is dom go bheith seo an 3 pointe ag Leo Meenan. Agus seo hé Colm Donnelly is dóla a techt chun táidce do Híróin. Sné JP Céan dar nó baine stúir bhío well níl Colm take histeach go fóil is cosúil. A cosint go maithan Paul Quinn fachtaige Paul an pas for a glána múige. An obair dar nó dianta JP Céan don óige a Mayo Jonathan Martin. Isteachnis go dtí John Prenti fachtaige deasaige John. Agus é sin dianta go deasaige chomá go dtí Brian Linsky. Coravaras, Shahe Jonathan Martin, Deschige Jonathan, bhfuilteige agus peinte do Mayo tá siad a cóthara go ríist.
Good interplay by Mayo here, resulting in Jonathan Moran scoring his 3rd point and equalising this game for the 7th time. Good interpassing and a very good finish.
Mar sin 3 cínig Jonathan Martin, 3 cínig Leo Meenan. Scór an éisiil, 7 pointe an daobh. Agus é Uain Bhealach fatchan caide. Seo é Owen Hughes. Láidir chomá. A drocheann agus gan éon stró in éair an son in Sean Kavanagh. Bhfuilteige Seán ar aig go dtí Peter Donnelly. Peter right sé ruachar, right. Nar cur go thuige. Slí dianta go héin bhfuilte ceann mór brí David Ard agus ceann má bhfuilteige pointe má ag Peter Donnelly an chaid an bhla an Ard is fadaige.
Peter Donnelly leading by example. The captain from All-Ireland going here on a very good run. And the Mayo backs were inclined to foul when the Tyrone forwards went forward. But on this occasion they allowed Donnelly the space.
Anna bháilige Owen Hughes ach sleanathe an talún deis do Híróin. Shelly bhhacht an tarnáis rud a gin Kieran McRory denach chalí sé sér chic do Híróin. Barry Mulligan a hócaigh seo agus Leo Meenan a dalamh. Barry Mulligan hol Caharda Owen mar Padraig Dungannon a scoil siúd bhfuilteisteach agus ní bheith géan stról Dermot Geraghty bhfuilteige go hócaige i Joan taobh líne agus kick sleasa do híróí. Farlar Poitke, Cawn Morard, she shall roll off the Cossentoidi, Bergedain, after the Glotistige, Patrick Naven, went to Trasna and Sonige, Agus, and Mike Stevens Reiki, going. Here Stevens saw a big Gloche and Son, get my Gorn, Lee Stolum, Agus, Sir Kick, the hero. Went to Harnashkadi, Barry Mulligan, and in the share scope the hen. Bertalorg na caide las mogach na sé éine go háide hit Leo Meenan.
Tyrone enjoying a period of dominance, but again not reflected on the scoreboard. They own midfield. Peter Donnelly, Barry Mulligan and Sean Kavanagh on the 40 are just the triumvirate on which a potential victory is going to be built upon, but still not putting Mayo away.
Well, Gaulish double Dirachti, Kuramuka, Achan Vaishia the Council, Goshia the Council, Pachtaton, Sean Kavanagh. Mashin, Hoffinte, Paraspodico, done Giedawid.
Good play here by Sean Kavanagh, who is a source of irritation all afternoon for Mayo. Good score.
On Varna Bavo, when Kictasig, the Tyrone Gadis, agus column 4, the tier goal, Fantastic Poitke, the Wio, agus John Prenti, T on Poitke Hoggett. John Prenti, Igemacht, agus column 4, Tachted the Poitke na Oit.
John Prenti, who's been the star for Mayo in the Connacht Championship with 14 points in total, didn't really get going here this afternoon, but it means that Mayo recognise that they have a major problem in attack. They're not creating any chances, and they really have to work very hard to get any sort of space and then any chance whatsoever of scoring.
Agus Aharu I get Tyrone, Choma, Paul Rafferty, Igmacht, agus Colum Donnelly, Tachted the Poitke na Oit. Chancellor and so again Tyrone. Bachtagas against Stephen Drake, Gamachatagari, Kevin Welsh. Alish Diente at Kevin Welsh. Agaser kick no hige. Wiltigadas, Gadi Brian Linsky. Dachal Ashley, Shahed Dermot Carlin. Anna Hossentoid. Well, the gamer to the Goini, a Chelesro, Adi Visha, a grave a lot. Arhish Dachal Ashley in Ivoko. Edian of Gomagadisa. Ach, Dish Inish, the Ryan Linsky. Count or, Dianik the Cousin Toady and Rastadian. Dianik Halish Diante at Falquin. Agus Kevin McHugh. Tier Goyle, Howler the Villa on board, Coma, the VO. Agus Brian Linsky. A beter gebeneerd varen, je mooi dan boord. Dit. Ja, Column Ford at the board, ik Mayo. A korte boei vachtige, gan hij aan roade. Agus inis ta Brian Linsky, a volgende na Poitke, agus Kevin McHugh, het achter de boord gan Chin Mac, de Ronnie Yeshkert Huntavio. Shahe Kevin McHugh. Paul Quinn, Amachatsagadi, Martin McStravok. Bachta go dasafach ag Patrick Neven. She built a road again. Masul Gawil. Deshiga Tyrone. Bola trasna the poitke and so. Agus Bachta go Niall Gormley. Schlauna hit a dollar. Agus had a Yennigan Moyer. Ha she. When it counts a hoot. The Vio. Oh, the heroine, we hear the heroine. This is so again. Leo Meenan, Shahe Leo. Agus Serkick. No well, Neil Hashem Hero Adalehe. Hashem, Dish Fisher, that's the Mayoig. Dermot Gerrity. One the kind of trust in the podcast. Agus Shahe Kevin McHugh. Kevin is shell of the kind. Kevin, like I said, Eric Maclastig, the Stiggetson, the Dermot Carlin, Nietzsche Rodisht. A machan sugadi Ronan McNamara, a skip here on Dallow, Gummy Overach, again Mayo.
Yet another change in the Mayo strategic plan. They've brought in Kevin McHugh now, and he becomes the third player to mark the Tyrone fullback Dermot Carlin. They put him at full forward, brought Cathal Carty out to the wing, and almost playing a two-man full forward line to try and open up the Tyrone fullback line.
Well, for a board the Shellive, a Gatiro, and Achni on the half into. Lohided Rock on the Magoni, Gasana Yesh, it's a Inishiga Cathal Carty. Wiltamachige, Agasana, Hosseltafad, Dinta, and so again. Kieran McCrory, Agas a Had Wiltagamahaga Kieran, Bachta and son again, Niall Gormley, Aha Niall Agas a Haitkara, Maharashalina. Ach Koragami Lahanach, Mashin, Kicksayer, the heroine. Barry Mulligan, Elena Rogo, Lohan Huide. Well, Lana Cowan, Markin, British McGarrett, Garlish, and she Pata Dohin, and Ola Sale, Savalva, again David Clark. Agasana, Radiant, it's again Peter Donnelly, Anna Khrir Patsanafsa, in Nachtestach, Dishele, and so he get the heroine, Count Morar, that Droch no.
Shooting by both sets of forwards and midfielders, very disappointing, but certainly Mayo have tried from JP Kane's viewpoint everything to try and open up and prise open this Tyrone defence.
Well, it's Minike Kurtravran, Ervioga, good and she had got the chance on the move. It hero in Hanlan and Rohan Diakura, Erbolia Goraka, Shakin, again Mayo, Agas the Bay Dermot Gerrity, I'll touch a Catcalo, Erehama, Marshin. Kick him off again. David Clark, Capin Bunterhege, a whole lishing rain, a scammel of a lot on the hood. Bachta Gadasiga, Leo Meenan, Ach Sheliv the Kaide, Kyle Hege, Agas Dish took a Hewig, thus the Mayoig, took a share the deed, Ershaw, and we do share the Varna, Maclish Stachan Punkon, Kevin Welsh, Shanna Yeshiga Kevin, Ach Nietzsche, Dohin, John Devine. Oh, well, we broke it on the story Kevin McHugh. Agus Bachta Gadasiga, Cathal Carty, Cathal Abwalla, Alan Durkin. Well, Bertana Hossentiantiga Sean Kavanagh, Anna Felladoid, here a mass Nagosantoidi, every Henia got a round. I did Plabano, Peter Donnelly, Bachta Gadasiga, Peter Ahal, Lagirach, Peter Donnelly.
Tyrone will have only themselves to blame if they lose this because they're winning in key positions. But let's just watch this again at the other end, where a good run by Kevin Welsh was easily saved by John Devine, and under pressure from Kevin McHugh, conceded possession.
Marshin Deshele took a Huha and saw again Mayo, Gasser kicked the hero in a hat took a Himach again Moltoid. Tito in the Coimer, Magalore after the Shahan Gormley, in the Abigama and a second part, Dishiga Gormley, Wiltiga Gormley, Wiltiga Hulk. David Clark was Kuna Willie, Wilta Anna Yasiga, own Hughes. Now, Father, Modi, the Higamayo, and the Smastiga Cathal Carty. The Hell Modi, the Faimus, the Hanishka, and Durkin, and the Rohar Island, Shahan Macista, Anna Yasiga, and Gorshef home. Alan Durkin, leis an pulla built again, Derek Violish and Trasna on the tax clear. Kieran McCrory, agus Shahe, Dermot Carlin, Machta Rohar, again Shanna Rohar Sakiad Lachoma, Hashiga Fos, Anna Chluha Yamertigadi, Peter Donnelly, Count Moorfather, on White Martin Penrose, he going. Martin Penrose, Farana Ranchera. Oh, Violish. I have no idea. Nish Peter good at the Hanam Sakwa.
Well, this game has finally come to life, and certainly this was a fabulous run by Alan Durkin, taking on the Tyrone defence and having the audacity to have a go, come back off the crossbar and then back off the defender. And unfortunately, from a Mayo viewpoint, unable to open up the Tyrone defence. Down at the other end, Martin Penrose here had an effort which seemed to beat David Clark, but again it went wide.
Martin, Deshiga Peter Donnelly, agus na Mayo agus JP imní tachtara a láthar na huide. Peter Donnelly an captain. Rolla na caide agus á last goal, no goal, Harris and Trasnawn agus inish. Oh, 3 pointe Maras Boyd again Tito.
Donnelly is very accurate, certainly from 45. That was his second of the afternoon. 2 out of 2. Good record.
Shahid, Ronan McNamara, Addison Timothy, Kevin Hughes, Wolofacht again, Hagman to go Kevin, Hudson again, Barry Mulligan, Barry McAdee, Peter Donnelly, well in Ishaha, Way is old to hero in Shahid Bukhali and Twisket, Niall Gormley, Galistach, Niall Gaffone, Nachtlish, Roland McKiddle and the Kitoe, Gagazinish, Shah, Iraq the Hollis and Ayatra, Anna Quaint again, Niall Gormley.
A very good score by Niall Gormley, and it provides Tyrone with a cushion coming into the final few minutes with now a 4-point advantage.
Martin Barry Mulligan, Gortihe, a Mohalar Poitke, Corlai Shachor, Vary, agus Har Hoiger Skull, Gudi, Closte Fodrig, Non Gannon, agus Will Kupla in the Yelle, Bader Kantachan Poitke, Egetiro.
That's very good refereeing by Michael Ryan for booking Kevin McHugh, because McHugh responded to the challenge by Mulligan after the ball had been cleared. So, well done to the referee.
Martin Cookie in the Horty Boys, Dolim no Kerikina again, Mayo Gadisa. Well, Hashi, Tehas Kosulacha. Bachtan in Loig, Joey Maloney, agus Kicksayer Gnohe, again Joey Maloney. A Hene Hawking. Will to stack in the Elige, Paul Daharty, fast on the pot, kick the own Hughes. Agus Shanson is get own Hughes, and after Stach took a hick on Talo. Agus Shahe Jonathan Moran, Hassan Hashe and Head, and Mayo, they maintain on the effort.
I think that was a harsh decision by the referee. I thought that the free should have been given at least the other way.
Martin gan Rinara le Mayo Gadisa, agus a lawn aharahe diantaka, Morchid in the Hitakahan Poitke, agus Neil and Telev Abuachtan Tika Afach. Tiro in Hannah Mahagam Holar Park, Sean Kavanagh, Bolton the category Paul Quinn. Well, Anna Hola, Bachta, and son, again, Colum Donnelly, Agus, Kenny Heroada, and son again, and Sir Kick the topic is Takadi, Jonathan Martin. Well, Kademar Bahas, Kademar Anam, Hadakshe, and we owe the Whitish Cole, like a Shin Kalish Kintonson, or Jonathan Martin. Ach an Pau Mishlauno leis an clog a gwine wochali in agus iad Cheriki in the Cholini and Dedic agus cuma heroin chuma agent Gabiad Evexa Chluhi Canish agus Arhuio Eredalov unsa Agoni Jonathan Martin and Farafui de Bully Corlai Shacharer Jonathan Gimmer to Nahat Slat to the Anskalvala Vishere Banel and Ledig because Gimmer Share couple of Clohe Tatsi Sheridan Previd in the Scully Visha Show the Gimmer play Shinchirwius Nashaskadi Stephen Drake Hoke Geser kick Cola Tastalo Wio Nish because Printed and a Hush At ni len an Gale Barton Extravic Bulte Eraigi Gashin and Ishkari Kieran McRory a leer my dent the guy Stephen Drake Kemach Gudi Owen Hughes Helmore Father O Hughes Guide in order Ronan McNamara Berto Hero Martin McStravic a ball in the Kaja Gudi Ryan O'Neill Ryan Eredalov Ta Ryan Gorstihe on Gwydych Lig Ishtig agus Fisacher Chorlaish the Ryan O'Neill af Tashe Eirich in the Hassel Talaish Kevin Welsh Ashe most Dianach sa chluhe inish sin an am breshe agus Leo Meenan Fisacher a siúd agus beidir govaich sé siúd Carta bui choma Ráchean Godisa ige Tyrone agus se Sné an Carta bui ige Leo Meenan Mayo nish agus coolig tasdalga gírwaha All Daharty Har Nation so Gudi Colm Ford Builte ge sin Gudi Kevin McHugh Kevin agus a Calson builte go holt ige Kevin McHugh Well níl rinar Ireland a Gudi ach daríh for a bhór na Shelve seachcín ha cur bóli agaracha a Ráchean Díag ige Tyrone agus échtante sin Tyrone a bheith a ganas ó heh Shelve na Caide a bhuachtant. Deshinson again, Jonathan Martin. On ball Stachedy, Kevin McHugh, Cola Tastalway, on Pascalas and Hoshi the Cole. Well, Cola V Tastal, Trinity or Martin Mulvaney, Agus Sinish, Neil Atra, Ach, and Hole of Owen, Ach, Hamid, and Umbrishin.
It's a reflection of the Mayo performance that it results in a right half back coming into the attack to score a point in the dying moments of this game.
Agus Ahruela Yanavga Tyrone, Conor Mullen a Tachan Poitke, Joe McMahon a Fogan the Poitke, Doiv, Conor Darno a Yemir a Grevola and Ike Wienerfein, Shahe a Tachan Poitke. Ach a Marabisara, I made an arm bresche, Agus Seeking the Finty, Forest Boyd, a get Tyrone. Shelve na Caide an a hochtach the Vio, Ronan McNamara, Mas Mile Hawaii leve Hako, Kashi Cool I'm Shug, the Coulson I'm Shug a topic, Dacha Joe the Carno again. I attack the Machatson, Ryan O'Neill in the Henry, Jonathan Moran, Nish Marshin, well, Qatar Jonathan at the end of a Bertine plate, a Bola Trasna, I guided the hard Sean Kavanagh, well, Cousin the hero, the Gashine, Vartiente ige Tyrone it's Seeking the Finty, Forest Boyd, Vi Deshin again Daher, Achdaire for a word the Shelve ige Tyrone.
It's appropriate that Sean Kavanagh, the number 11 for Tyrone, actually caught the ball last because he played a major role as Tyrone qualify for the All-Ireland football final. A very good performance by them from a defensive point of view. They'll be disappointed with their shooting, but the man of the match surely has to be the Mayo goalkeeper, David Clarke, with a string of brilliant saves. Certainly 4 top-class saves that would do justice to any top senior intercounty goalkeeper. At Croke Park in the minor semi-final, it's Tyrone 11 points, Mayo 8. Tyrone in the minor final this year. Let's go back to Michael Lester.
Next year, they're looking to go one better, of course, this year. There's Jarlath Farron gone through.